Hello, everybody. This is the Business Boot Up edition of the Dreamers and Doers podcast. I'm Braden. I'm joined by my awesome co-host, Sammy Grace.
Hi, Braden. Each week we'll come to you live from the Norma's Farmers Market, where you will hear interviews from our youngest and our oldest entrepreneurs who inspire, educate, and give you action steps to help you further your business.
Our podcast is powered by LoveWorks Leadership, a youth organization based right here in Oklahoma that is helping kids start actual, real businesses that are selling in the farmers market right now. We believe that you're never too young to start your business, and you never can be too old or young to turn their idea into a reality.
So true. So let's meet our first guest, Kate Cooper, who is no stranger to starting her business herself.
Kate grew up in Colorado dreaming of all the different businesses she could build and one day build. She's an entrepreneur at heart and moved to Oklahoma to start a small farm in 2016 with her husband and 3 children. While she was growing her farm, she was also growing her local farmers market, where she discovered her passion for helping Oklahoma small farmers feed the state with sustainable and ethically produced foods. She left her farm to begin managing the Norman farm market. Her goal is to help as many small farms and businesses succeed as she can. Kate has a BAS in psychology and is working on an MS in counseling. She with the hope of somehow incorporating her love for helping people into her love for farmer. And look, another business idea.
Well, hello, Kate. We're so excited you're joining us today. It's so awesome to have you here.
Thank you. Thank you so much for taking the time to interview me. I'm excited.
Of course. We're super excited to learn more about you and your story. So what are some of the ideas that you dreamed of when you were younger?
Oh my gosh, I had so many ideas. I'm pretty sure that I have the kind of brain where ideas just come at me at all times since I was young. And when I was
daydreaming all the time.
All of the time. My husband hates it. It drives him crazy. But when I was young, I used to really love dogs. And so I would come up with dog hotels, and they would be skyscraper hotels where I was going to fill dogs everywhere. It was going to be all dogs. It was going to be luxury. And then when I started getting older, I started opening businesses. I ran a child care center when we lived in Hawaii with my husband. And it was through the Navy. So that was really my first business ownership type deal. And then I've been opening businesses ever since. Some of them work, some of them don't work, but they're all a learning experience.
That's so cool that you were so brave to just get out there and try it. So today we are trying to help our younger entrepreneurs do the same. And we're wondering, what does it take to run a business? And can you take us through the role of how you started the farmers market? What went kind of through your head during all that?
Yeah, so when you're talking about what it takes to learn how to run a business, my number one thing is it takes courage. It takes courage to get out there. You can learn all of the other skills, but you need to have the strength and the courage to start to begin with. And as far as my role at the farmers market, I'm the manager here. And when we started, I never started this market. I started the Pauls Valley Farmers Market. And that was a big leap of faith because I had my farm down there, right? So I was starting this farm, and the city of Pauls Valley had decided that they wanted to open a farmer's market in town. I went to the meeting, and I was one of the only farmers there. I was one of the only people there. And they were like, hey, do you have a job? And I was like, yeah, I have businesses, and I have 3 kids, and I'm kind of busy. And they were like, well, we're going to pay you to do this. And
Kids in its own is a job of itself.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and one of my sons is here today, and he's wandering around where'd my mom go? What's she doing? But
oh my gosh.
Yeah, and he's eating all of the food. But when we started in Pauls Valley, I learned a lot. I learned how to coordinate with local farmers. I learned how to approach them. I learned, most importantly, and the most transferable skill that brought me to this market is that because I was a vendor, I can relate to all of the people here. I've done these jobs before. I've stood here for hours and hours talking to customers. I've been here on days when there's nobody here. And so I know their struggles, and I know what is hard for them.
Yeah, so you kind of mentioned having that bravery and courage. So I kind of want to park on that for just a bit. Well, do you think you just naturally had that bravery, that naturally had that courage, or did you have to kind of build up? And if you had to build it up, what was some of the tips you got there to build up that bravery?
So it is kind of funny because generally in life, I am a huge scaredy cat. Like, I am terrified of a lot of things. But when it comes to businesses, I'm a risk taker. I feel like if you're not going to jump and make the hard decisions, then you can't have a business. Like, you can't have any rewards without taking risks. And so business-wise, I am very different than I am normally.
I think that is so awesome, and I feel that it is the same way with everyone that start a business. It's just that courage and bravery to just kind of step out there. Will it fail or will it soar? And I think that's really cool because I know you played a huge part in bringing up LoveWorks and bringing it up to what it is today. And I know it was a huge selling opportunity for kids when you helped them. So what got you excited to do this? Like, what was your fire behind it, and where do you see it going in the future?
So I've only been involved with LoveWorks for a couple years now, but I homeschool my 3 kids, and I know that doesn't make sense because I work full time and my husband works full time, but we make it work. And before I was here, that's like what I did. I farmed and I homeschooled, and that's a really big thing to me. I feel like education is I'm really passionate about it. I'm really passionate about teaching my kids things. And when I saw LoveWorks and I got to know Michael, I saw an opportunity, and I saw what you guys were doing, and like, you're kids. You guys are kids. Like, I want my kids to be like you guys. And so providing those kinds of opportunities, it's really special to me, and I really enjoy it.
That is so cool.
Yeah, so we're talking about new opportunities and all that. So can you tell us more about the future of the farmers market and what we can expect from the new location?
Yes, so that's actually why I was brought to the Norman Farm Market from Paul's Valley. We are moving. We're moving to a new location called The Well. And The Well is it's a public health project. And our facility is being built. It's gorgeous. You should go see it. It's right across the street from the Cleveland County Courthouse off of James Gardner and Eufaula. And it's a public health initiative. So what we're doing is we're taking a whole bunch of ideas and centering them in one place. We have lots of partners, so we're going to be doing a lot of preventative care, vaccine clinics, business coaching. We have a veterans coordinator, so veterans that are having a hard time with really anything, they can come and they can make their job resume. We'll have the farmers market there. We'll have nutrition classes. It's really all-encompassing, and it's affordable for everybody. That's a big thing for us. All of our services are going to be low or no cost, and we'll be open. The building should be finished by September, so we'll be moving the farmers market over there in 2022.
That is super, super exciting. So for our last question, we just want to, for our young viewers out there, young or old, what is that final tip that you want to share with our listeners and our viewers to start a business?
Oh, have courage. Don't be afraid to brainstorm. Collaborate with everybody that you can. Tell people your ideas.
No idea is a bad idea.
No idea is a bad idea. And even if people have negative things to say about your idea, have the courage to do them anyway. If you have the faith in your brain that you can do this, then do it. Don't let anyone stop you.
Thank you so much. Again, just thank you so much for your time. I know that the businesses and young entrepreneurs that will hear this will hopefully be inspired to do something more, to brainstorm, to have that courage. And so, listeners, we're going to be right back with a young entrepreneur real soon. Thank you. And we are back now, viewers.
Hello, everyone. So we are so excited for our next guest. We have her right here, Amberly Scheuer. Say hi.
Hi.
So Amberly is an 8-year-old with huge dreams. She loves running, chess, and playing piano. During the pandemic, she was inspired by LoveWorks at Home leadership lessons to celebrate birthdays for adults at Food and Shelter of Norman. She celebrates birthdays for homeless people with cakes and donated gifts from the community. Her most recent project comes from her love of giving foot massages. She loves making essential oils from scratch with all natural ingredients so that others can experience the joy of massages at home. Proceeds from her lotion goes towards the gift for her friends from Food and Shelter. Amberly has been a part of the Business Boot Up initiative that is designed to help kids bring their product and serve and sell at the farmers markets.
So, Amberly, how are you doing today? You doing good?
Yeah.
All right, that's good to hear. So we are super excited to learn more about you.
So we're so excited to learn more about you. I love your story, and I'm so excited to just jump in. So what is your business, and how did you get started?
So my business is called Amberly's Sweet Relief, and it started with the Children's Business Fair last year, and it was canceled because of COVID.
All right. So today we want to inspire our youngest entrepreneurs, people like you, right? So we want to how did you come up with your product? You're you got this lotion and now you're selling candles. How did you come up with it?
So it actually started as a gift for my mom, and she blurted out the idea to sell it, and I liked it, so we started selling.
That is super, super cool. So, since we're talking about what you have, what kind of flavors, what kind of scents do you have right now?
I don't think you should eat them though.
Oh, yeah, I won't eat them. What kind of scents do you have?
So I have peppermint, lavender, lemon, citrus, eucalyptus, tranquil rose, and I think that's all.
All right.
That's hard to remember.
That is so cool. I personally love candles myself. I have a bazillion. They're amazing. So I might have to pop on over there.
We even have a cupcake candle.
Oh my
The
goodness.
cupcake candle.
I don't know if I should get that. I might eat it. So I know that we know you have a business, and we know you're very good at selling. So before you started your business, was there anything that you would want to redo? Was there anything that you wish you knew beforehand?
So I knew it was going to be hard, but I didn't know how much hard work it would take. Sometimes I wanted to just sit down or relax, but after I was done and got here selling at the farmer's market, it's all worth it now.
That is just super, super cool to hear. You got to put in that work, and Amberly, I know you did. So we have our last question. We have our young viewers listening, people just your age, maybe older, maybe younger. What is that tip that you want to give them to help them start a business?
I think they should have confidence because you know your product, you know it's good, and you know you can sell it. So
I love that.
That is so
Confidence.
awesome. I love your answers. I love how real they are, and I love how you just poured your heart and soul into your product, and that is so awesome. These were some awesome interviews. So, Brandon, what was something that stuck out to you that you think the audience can go and do right now?
So Amberly, stuck out to me is you are confident, and I can see it. I know you had a break into that, and so seeing this confidence, guys, if you want to get started in this business, you're gonna have to build up that confidence. It's all right if you're not super confident now, but you have to build it up, and don't be scared, because if you know your product, go for it. Go for that confidence. And you may be in here at the farmer's market. Who knows? What was something that stuck out to you?
Honestly, I just love how she doesn't sell just one product, and she doesn't come here each week just to sell one product. She comes and she's got multiple, and she's so proud of them. And you can tell that she has so much soul in them that she can just come up and she can just be like, this is what I'm selling. This is how I started. You should buy them because of this. And I just think that's so awesome.
Absolutely. And before we kind of wrap up, Amberly, where can we find your product?
you can find it on Facebook or social media.
And of course, you can also buy it right here at the farmer's market, right?
Yes.
All right.
All right,
So viewers, next week we will be back with 2 new business owners that will hopefully inspire, educate, and give you a powerful point of action to grow your idea or business.
All right, and do remember, visit loveworksleadership.org to learn more about us.
And remember, real leaders don't blend in, they stand out.
Dream big.
And do your dreams. See y'all later.
Bye.